What's up? I can't believe they're trying to force me out.
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. The Black Knights will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
We play a tough
So the
schedule.
Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys?
I mean, they're in the ranking.
When they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Kentucky!
What?
He got a step and just dusted the field.
Maybe they're not that good than people thought they would be.
Offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get
I
behind
did
them.
pick ranked teams, so 2 of them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape
We go
from this
right.
game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to
But this will help Army too.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Black Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got enough for the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
They're in the rankings for a reason.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Whoa! I can face that nobody. We never do that.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
Through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
True freshman right
Here
there.
comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Right down the middle. Can't make
Good
the
defense.
catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting.
Long field goal.
Taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
It's a go be
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Working the middle.
They got no defense. I don't understand how they are
Well, we know this guy is special.
undefeated.
And because of that, his quarterback is looking to
And
him
right.
on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him
That's
down
100.
to set up first and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he puts through the extra point.
Kentucky 14 on 3.
Nice.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Black Knights
They're just running.
a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They try to pop a run on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go.
Wow.
The defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Black
It's
Knights
not
will
Army.
pull it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Another
I mean, they're not doing anything to stop it.
He's showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes. And then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. And this
Whoa, they finally stopped that.
That back had absolutely
You want a
nowhere
cookie?
to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting
guys
to make
saw.
sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. These
trying
two
to be
guys,
nice,
just on the
my
same
gosh.
wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Army should not be in
Kentucky has the lead, and they jumped
the
out to
ranking.
that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick
Look
look
at
at our
that.
game stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff to the single back.
Ooh,
Knocked down
I think
in
they
the backfield, and boy,
hurt,
this
man.
guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete.
Yep.
Just what they hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Makes it past the marker. And he'll finish the
Hey,
ball
another
in the
touchdown.
end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little
I hope
oxygen.
Army knows how to fight. Damn, I chose the Army because I was trying to be respectful to the people who serve. But maybe I picked the wrong team.
And he'll just take a knee,
Why?
and this drive will start at the
And they were in the
25.
rankings.
Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They've got to find some answers on
This
this
is no
drive.
contest so
Already down
far.
by 18 in the second quarter. Breaks
Oh,
into the open.
they finally
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard
did
line.
something.
And the Black Knights just got that huge run. They
I was
love
just
another
running.
explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Dragged down at the 40.
You gotta do something, Army. You're in the ranking.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10. Not much running.
They were in the
there
playoffs
thanks to this
last year,
senior
too.
defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, better look out. He's loose.
Yes,
Explosive run
finally,
into the red zone.
more
He's out of
challenge.
bounds at the 16. The Black Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the
Nice.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Off play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Black Knights. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 18.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I'm going to go back to that one and call that
Well,
one
eventually the defense
Picked
will
up 2
step
yards on that
up.
last when they need 8 on second down.
Nigga in the right game.
They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The
Maybe not.
Wildcats have this offense rolling. They'll run it from the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it fly.
And that's just bad.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play
Oh, no.
was the fact that they forced the turnover. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The toss sweep to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense.
Their
with a
running
fresh set
back
of
is
downs.
good.
They'll leave it with him. Now they've
Maybe he's a razor.
6 all the way out to the 20. The Black
Not
Knights in a
thinking
good spot
that.
here with 2nd and short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute
We're gonna
timeout,
see.
and man,
We
oh
got
man,
three
these guys
shooters. Go
use
ahead.
the score to cut into this lead. Now on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he really
That's good
defense.
defense.
That one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Quarterback keeps it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Got a man in the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Looks as if
It's
we
not
have
our
an injury
fault.
on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the bootleg and rolling out.
Good start.
Much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Army!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before
up 18.
Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work.
Yeah,
you got to get running backs involved. You got
man.
to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going.
We're struggling now.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Here we are.
Soft spot in the middle. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. They've got the 1st down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He caught it, and he will score.
That's a good pass.
Wildcats.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
I mean, Army is doing good.
Those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what
They got 2 touchdown passes.
What plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Yeah.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. To the ground with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat.
All right, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
He's knocked down at the 42.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. And they've
We got two players that went over 100 points.
And you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
The give to the back. He's there to make the
He's
stop.
hurt.
Not before he
No.
sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 65-yard
Like I said, this is a lesson for Army.
And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
And for
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back.
Army is not out of the playoffs.
A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
But they need to do
Man
something.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I knew it.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield.
That was a good throw.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Black Knights have their offense in high gear. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Got a little space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Snap it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Did really good.
Was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And as he throws, he almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Army
We'll
is
see if
tough.
the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
You got to give kudos to this defense. They are so well coached up. How about the awareness and the ability to play with great eye discipline? They located the football. They located that receiver on the jet sweep and were able to make the tackle.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Complete to the left. He gets to the 38-yard line.
Call the herd.
Fresh set of downs. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Here's the handoff. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And a lot of times late in football
They got
games,
no
you'll see offenses
defense.
get really conservative with the lead.
They're
I
not
like how this
going
offense
to
didn't
win the
go against the
national
clock.
championship. They
They
might
stayed within
go to the
themselves. They stayed true to who they
playoffs.
were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They hate it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
I mean, you
line.
allow almost 300 yards rushing.
It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And they're still fighting.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Time to take a shot. And this is
That's good defense.
incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold
But
on.
we allow
And the Black Knights
200.
come to the line, needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage. Run the quarterback sneak. Get the first down.
It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Black Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! Quick strike
I think
through the
it's
air for the
over,
score.
but
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to
My
keep fighting,
God.
right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown.
they're not
Listen,
giving up.
we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
From the gun, the ground game. Powers through the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's good.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard
Or
attempt.
not. I'm going to take a flag.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will